We just left Deadwood, South Dakota, and we're heading
North. Somewhere cool. We're bringing you along. So I don't know if it's that cool, but it's cool enough that we're spending 20 miles on our way to go see it.
Oh, yeah.
We're on our way to Wyoming today, but we thought while we're in South Dakota, we're going to go check out something else. We're on to the next adventure.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a sign for it. Cool.
All right. Stay tuned.
Away we go traveling.
On the way from South Dakota over to Wyoming, we're taking a scenic route. And I saw something online that said we have to stop in this place. This is Aladdin, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a general store behind us. It's the Aladdin General Store. Been here since 1890. They're the oldest operating continuous bar in all of Wyoming.
Yep.
They have liquor license number 3.
It's amazing.
And the entire town, all 15 people, the entire town is open carry. So you can just have beer.
We decided to support a small business and purchase something.
So
and we're drinking in the parking lot because the entire town, because the owner of this place, she owns literally the town. So she makes the rules.
This is a really cool stop. The building is as original as they can make it. It's
so cool.
It's impossible to describe. So if you're anywhere near this area, please stop here.
Absolutely.
In Aladdin, Wyoming.
And
you will not regret it.
Yep.
Onward to the next location.
Cheers.
Okay, next stop on our little Wyoming trip. This is Devil's Tower in Wyoming, which is, I think, undersold for the size of it.
It's nuts.
We're 3 miles away, and the thing is massive.
It's ridiculous.
We pulled off to get, there's a viewpoint that is supposedly like where you get the really great pictures of it because it's so big you got to be away from it to get the full thing. But this is awesome. So yeah, as you're cruising through Wyoming, don't take Highway 90. Take the back roads because it is definitely worth it.
Take the back roads through Aladdin and Hewlett, and it's completely worth it.
Really cool. All right, we are in the booming metropolis of Casper, Wyoming. I think there's all of 60,000 people here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we're only here for a night though. But if you're coming from South Dakota, don't take the freeway. Don't take 90, I think, 80, whatever it is that goes through there. Don't take that. Take the scenic route. There's Highway 34 in South Dakota, turns into Highway 24 in Wyoming. It was stunningly beautiful.
Stunning. We're on the road again, and we are headed from Casper, Wyoming to
Idaho.
Forget where we are. Moving so much.
We're taking the scenic route. So
yeah. So it's one night in Casper. We're gonna have one night in which falls is this? Idaho Falls. And then we're gonna have 2 nights in Twin Falls. So moving pretty fast this time.
Seeing a lot of cool stuff, but if you want a place where there's no cars, drive in Wyoming and through the scenic route. There's nobody out here.
Say hi to the friends. All right, see you on the road. So the side of the road on a lot of these places is a representation of the Pony Express. And it's really cool to know that history is represented here.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. They're like every whatever distance that the Pony Express were apart, and they're just kind of marking how far they had to go between stops. Taking a little break.
Yeah.
This is some unique landscape.
All
of a sudden we came up over a hill and the rocks all turned red.
Mm-hmm.
And we got this nice
there's a stream.
Yeah, like a little stream behind us here. So it's a nice little break. Still cruising through Wyoming. Got a little ways to go, but thought we'd show you this cool little spot here with all these red rocks. Driving through this cute little town, Dubois, Wyoming.
Continental Divide. This is nuts.
I'm on this side of the continent.
You're
I'm on this side of the continent.
I miss you.
I'm on this side of the continent.
I'm
doing the continent dance.
miss you. Hey, hi. Oh, I miss you.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
It's also 58 degrees. We are about 9,900 feet up, 9,800 feet up.
You can see what we have.
Yeah. This is
Look at this. This is nuts, you guys.
and it's really peaceful, other than us being idiots. But
Yeah,
super fun.
we're good for that.
Yeah, this is one of the places when we navigated from Casper. Somebody told us we should go through this Tagwati Pass, So we took the scenic route, and now here we are. This is really cool. I didn't know the vitamins here.
Yep.
So that's fun. All right,
See you soon.
onward. Okay, we're continuing through the Tetons, and we are in Grand Teton National Park now, and
you can see
Grand Teton, which is a very impressive mountain.
It's
when you're rolling through this park. I didn't realize how big it was and how close you can get to it. As Kara said, we're looking at a mountain
while not being
not in the
on
mountains.
the mountain.
Yeah,
It's really like you could see this like green flat area, and it just
it's really
boom,
cool.
There's mountains.
So they go from there, and then if we keep turning, they go way down. So we've been driving along those the whole way. So this is again, this is a neat drive. So
this is so beautiful.
Even if you don't do any major stopping, just driving through this part of the country is certainly worth it. So we're having a great time. We're in downtown Idaho Falls, and as you can see behind us, those are the falls.
This is beautiful. I didn't know that Idaho Falls was the town and this beautiful hydroelectric water feature they have in the city. It's amazing.
Yeah, I see there were falls here. I didn't know what they were. Plenty of parking along the street. This whole park is like half mile, 3/4 of a mile long, and the falls run the entire length. They're really loud.
There's a little volume to it. It is a hydroelectric power level.
Yeah.
So, but this is a really nice trail. It's paved.
Yep.
Picnic tables and swings and benches and picture opportunities and plenty of spaces to walk for dogs. Lots of doggy bag stations. So this is really nice. I didn't expect this.
Yeah. So there you go. Idaho Falls is a win for a destination, and there's little restaurants and stores and shops along here, so you could stop and eat. Over this is Snake River, by the way. We didn't cover that, but you can stop and eat right here near the Snake River, and there's plenty of stuff to do. So really nice area in downtown.
Yep.
We're at a little bit rainy, a little bit windy, a little bit cold.
Adds to the mysteriousness of it.
Right. Craters of the Moon National Park. We're going to go in this park and we're going to do the loop road. We're going to climb one of the little trails.
Inferno Cone is supposed to be nice and easy. Well, it's really steep, but short.
We'll see how it goes. And we're here at the visitor center. I'd take you in there, but there's really not much to look at. So, I mean, we're about an hour and a half, I think, from Twin Falls and an hour and a half from Idaho Falls. So between the two falls, it's the state of the waterfall. I thought it was Potato State, but evidently it's Waterfall State. But between those two, it's this Craters of the Moon National Park. It's supposed to be kind of cool. So we're gonna do that today, and hopefully it doesn't rain on us too much.
But light, damp hiking.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Love it.
This is the Inferno Cone in Craters of the Moon National Park. I'm gonna climb up this sucker. Climbing up this hill. It's a pretty steep hill. It's not very far. I think I said it's like 0.2 miles, but it's kind of straight up. It's a really cool park though, and it's super unique. It's like black rock with a volcano of some variety. So unfortunately, they're not pet friendly. So we're going to do these separately. Holy cow. This sucker is straight up. Oh, well. You can't tell that. Car's nice. I'm only halfway. Okay. So yeah, they're unfortunately not pet friendly. I don't want the doggies to get hurt. Wow. I'm either out of shape, but this is straight up, or both. Fair enough. It's also raining. So what I learned is don't try to power up that hill because it's like 6,300 feet here. And you lose your breath very quickly. This is the one place in this park I think we're going to get out because all the other ones are a little longer hikes. And with having Molly, we can't take her on any of the trails, so we'd have to do them all individually. And I think this was the shortest and highest point. So kind of a cool place to be able to go. All right. Holy cow. It is stunning up here. But it's 6,500 feet or 6,300 feet, whatever this is. Kind of intense. So, coastal up. Don't do what I did. There's the Kara's down there somewhere. I'm sure you'll hear from Kara too. She's gonna do this here in a minute. Well, we'll see you later. Kara's up there somewhere. She's right there. Way up there. Go, Kara, go.
Made it to the top. This is Craters of the Moon Inferno Cone hike, and it is crazy. It's very short. It is incredibly steep. Sorry, I'm panting. The view's amazing. Totally worth it. Hey.
Hey.
So we're driving through Idaho. This is, we just passed some really interesting historical sites that dealt with nuclear power and atomic testing.
Arco, Idaho.
Yeah, Arco, and the other was the Idaho
National
Labs. So
Arco is the first city that was powered by atomic energy, evidently.
yeah, cool.
It's not worth visiting. It's definitely worth driving directly through and not stopping.
If you're into nuclear power, nuclear history, that kind of thing, go for it. Otherwise, we just kept going. But it was really cool to see that. It was really neat. And one of the descriptions, there was a butte next to us, and it said, you can drive up it or hike it, but just be careful because they test nukes. That's a hell of a warning statement that I didn't expect for a hiking trail. Anyway, so we're headed to Twin Falls.
All right, we just arrived in Twin Falls, Idaho, and we literally drove across that bridge and then had to pull over and stop
Immediately.
because looking over that bridge, turn this over here. I'm gonna just come back. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna walk backwards. We're gonna come back here. This is unreal how this looks in person. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Come over here. You can put Molly back in here. Hi. Oh, there we go. Hi.
And we're back.
And we're back. This is
wild.
it's stunning.
It's stunning. It looks like there's a whole, like a golf course
That's a golf
in a
course.
crater.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Golf course in a crater.
It's so beautiful.
If only we golfed. But maybe we should.
Maybe we should with this.
Golf course in a crater. I just and it says it's Twin Falls, which I assumed implied that there'd be two waterfalls, but I think there's like 5 or 6. So we're gonna go find those. Oop, another base jumper. All right, I'm gonna have to show you that video too. We've got a video some base jumping, which I think will
Amazing.
probably be happening right now. That's nuts. You can this bridge that we just showed you, this guy right here, you can base jump off that bridge whenever you want.
No permit, right?
Yeah, you just jump off it. And then when you jump off, you get a parachute and hopefully don't die. We've seen 2 so far. We've been here about 40 seconds and we've seen 2 people jump off this bridge.
Crazy. Molly, want a base jump?
She's not allowed. She's not old enough.
She doesn't seem
I think got to be 21.
Oh, she's only 15.
All right. Well, we're going to bring you some more stuff, but this is really cool so far.
More Idaho.
We're going to be hiking a small hike. It's very much using a big word for something that's more like a little mini walk. But we're going to be hiking to the Perrine Coulee Falls. You can evidently get up to them, maybe underneath. I don't know. Figure it out when we get there. But there's a little pull off here.
Already.
Yes. There's like a little pull off where you can park the car and then I will. And do a very short hike to get to the falls. You can see them from the road. Like they're right there. It's not a very far hike.
This canyon is beautiful. This looks surreal. I had no idea this existed. This is stunning. A couple golf courses, base jumpers off this bridge. This is a stunning canyon. I love this.
Welcome to the backside of water.
In true Disney fashion.
True.
A couple Floridians, we found the backside of water.
After the falls, right up the road, there's a Centennial waterfront park. We are very much waterfront. It's like we're standing on a kayak launch. Actually, you can rent kayaks down here and kayak on the Snake River. But nice park.
Yeah, this is what a beautiful day. So we're here in late May, and it's just perfect. This is such a perfect day, and the sun is glistening off of everything, and
it's great. The base jumping bridge is right there, so. That's actually one of the things they talk about this park is it's a good view to watch the base jumpers. So in addition to the waterfalls down here in this canyon, they have a really nice park.
Yeah, if you're looking for some green space and just to kind of get away, you can hear the birds, you can see the water, picnic tables.
Hikes all over this place, 2 golf courses.
Yeah, this is...
Tons of stuff to do just in this canyon.
I see why they said that the population of Twin Falls has exploded in the last 5 years, because this is something.
Yeah. These are the Shoshone Falls in Twin Falls, Idaho. They are what they call them, the
Niagara of the West.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're taller than Niagara Falls. I think Niagara Falls is 170 feet, and then these are like 210, something like that.
Let's
so
check the brochure.
They're higher, but they have less water volume. So supposedly still really cool without all the crowds of Niagara Falls. We would do a care for scale on this one, but we didn't bring any swimming equipment. And I fear as though there'd be no more cares for scale after that one.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to stay dry and in one piece up here.
But yeah, this is, these are cool. So
this is beautiful.
City's name Twin Falls. I think it's after the next set of falls we're going to go to, which I think is 2 waterfalls in one, two waterfalls in one. But this is the one that's in the city is labeled as the one that's the most impressive in it. And it really is. These are really cool.
This worth it. Worth a 20-minute drive out of town.
Yeah.
It says it's 212 feet high, which is taller than Niagara Falls. It's 900 feet across, and it's hydroelectric. So it does a lot of power for this area in the city.
Yeah, I think the plant for it's like right there. It's a little bit of a drive, again, down into a canyon. It does cost $5 a car to get in here. They do take credit cards or cash, so that makes it easy. But this is a very impressive waterfall. So if you like that kind of stuff.
And we do.
This is cool.
Yeah.
We are at the last falls, the namesake of the city.
Twin Falls.
Twin Falls. But here's the fun part. That's one falls. Uno Falls?
Uno Falls.
Idaho Falls? Not that these aren't impressive, because they are. But after Shoshone Falls, they're a little underwhelming.
Well,
mainly because there's only one of them. But we're in Twin Falls. We got to see it. And this canyon is still beautiful, too. Didn't cost anything to get here. It's free to get in this park. It's 2 miles down the road.
It is fenced off, though, because, again, this is hydroelectric. So they really fence this off. And you cannot get really anywhere. I don't know if you can see that this way. There's a lot of the hydroelectric power situation.
Yeah.
And that's why this whole viewpoint is really fenced off to keep you out of their gear, I guess.
Oh.
Or safety.
I mean, it's beautiful. So definitely, if you're going to be a Shoshone anyway, you might as well come down the 2 miles and see these too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely Shoshone was for sure the winner out of these out of this group of falls. So, and there's other falls. We avoided there's 2 or 3 sets of falls that I think require a half hour or an hour of hiking. I didn't plan for those because I wasn't sure if we'd bring Molly or not. As it turns out, we didn't bring her today. She enjoys napping in the middle of the day. So we probably could have done those. And if you want to be here and you want to be a little more adventurous, there are more falls in this area. I think there's, I don't know, like 6, 7. There's a lot.
A lot of falls and a lot of gorgeous hiking.
Yeah.
This canyon is beautiful. I didn't even know this was here. So, I mean, even if you're just looking for a beautiful day and so just looking at landscape, I mean, as a Midwest kid, by way of Florida, they're like, this is something I've never seen in my life. Yeah. And it's just, it's breathtaking.
Good stuff. All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
All right, a little bit of an update. I think this was called Twin Falls because that's a falls right there. I'm looking at the pictures. There used to be a falls right there. That hydroelectric plant has now taken over. So I'm pretty sure that fall is the remaining of the two twins that used to exist between this rock right here.
So Marty McFly turned it into the Lone.
Marty McFly turned it into the Lone Falls Mall. If you know, you know.
We're at Milner's.
Milner's Gate.
Yeah. Highly recommend if you come here.
These are the nicest people, as Kara said.
The nicest people on the planet. Like this whole town. This entire town has been just like, I think we rolled into town on a parade float.
They're all super polite. Yeah, everybody's just really, really nice. Like we ordered a flight, big surprise, we're at a brewery. Well, we get a flight of 5, which is nice. We split those and everything's great. And then the brewer came out and said, hey, I'm going to open this door because I'm brewing some beer and it's humid inside. And I said, oh, cool. What are you brewing? And he said, I'm brewing a lager. And he's like, let me go get you some. And then there's another one. So just really nice people.
And not just this restaurant, because it's like service, right? And I'm not saying this is like a skewed perception. Like we went into Costco. The customer is so nice. Walmart. Everybody walking around saying, thank you for going to free tech. I love this.
So far, Twin Falls been really nice. Had a great canyon, cavern, whatever the hell that was when we came in with the river and the base jumping.
Oh, the base jumping.
That was super cool. And then now we've rolled into a really nice brewery situation downtown. It's walking distance. It's about
go to that place.
Yeah, Milner's Gate. We're about, I think, a third of a mile from the Airbnb down the street. So we just walk down real quick and they let puppies on the patio. Say hi, Mouse. Hi. She doesn't care right now.
Puppies on the patio.
She's being good. She doesn't care. But yeah, they let puppies on the patio. So come down here. We'll split a couple beers and then we'll go home and probably watch some TV and maybe do laundry because that's what we do because it's exciting. Anyway, we'll see you later.
Cheers, friends.